future of Facebook. Where is it going? The question has been asked so many times, and I'm here to talk about just that. But, just starting from the basics, I have to assume that you're either socially inept or live under a rock, or maybe don't even have a computer. But we know that you're neither of these, Miss Hobart. So, starting with the basics, what is Facebook? Facebook is the biggest social network ever, according to New York Times. And it was created by Mark Zuckerberg, and it was initially made for college students when he was in college, just to, get the students acquainted with each other across campus. But it just blew up just like that because of its, in my opinion, its simplicity. And some would say that a lot of people compare it to MySpace. But we're going to talk about just how different it is from MySpace and why, unlike MySpace, it won't go under in just a couple years as soon as it came. So one of those reasons is because of their expanding demographics. MySpace only really appealed to the younger generation because what you did, you got on MySpace, you had to create this long step in an account, and then you start off with a blank page. And then with your page, you have to do a lot of source code formatting, lots of itsy-bitsy doodads that a lot of people, including even me when I was 14, had no clue about, had to go research just how to do. MySpace was not for the lazy, let me tell you. But Facebook's U.S. users has grew from 42 million to 103 million in 2009, which is a 144.4% growth rate, according to StrategyLabs.com. So, some people might say, well, Facebook is only for, the younger generation, just like MySpace. Well, that's also not right. See, my mom has a Facebook. My dad has a Facebook. My little brothers have a Facebook, and I have a Facebook. In fact, I was one of the last people in my family to get a Facebook, which is kind of embarrassing. But it's gone to show you, my aunties have Facebooks. The only people that doesn't have a Facebook is my grandfather, which I thank God for, because I don't think he has anything else to do with his time. But even people that don't have a computer have a Facebook. Facebook is just one of those things that you find a way to make do without having do. So, in fact, giving you statistics that the 35 plus in age, of course, demographics as of 2010 represents more than 30% of the entire user base. Also, the 55 and over club, their audience grew 922.7% in 2009. So as you see, Facebook, unlike MySpace, is such a huge deal that it helped people from the baby boomers to the next generation find each other from all over the globe. But not only that, the expanding demographics, they also have an increasing relevance, more than MySpace ever could. Personally, there was personal events like birthdays, relationship statuses, pictures. Birthdays, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know my mom's birthday. I don't know my dad's birthday. I just know my brother's birthday because he was born a day after mine. Otherwise, people around me, my best friend, I'm ashamed to admit it, who's manning the camera, I don't know her birthday. I bet you she doesn't know mine. Oh, she knows mine. So, MySpace didn't have that. MySpace was basically, you go on, you check your comments, you check who was your top 7, you'd fight over your top 7, and then you'd log off. Facebook has so many, they have notifications of events, like my school, they have so many events going up, like Class of 2012, they have many events when the next Booster Club meeting is, the Theater Club has many events listing when the next plays are, the next fundraising events, etc. Facebook has so much more relevance than any other social network that we have. Also pictures. Pictures. They have made it so easy to either become a model or become a photographer. But we'll talk about that later. As advertisement, there's room for professional opportunities in Facebook too. You see this a bit in MySpace, where you have bands come and perform, put their videos on MySpace, and that used to be a big deal. But now Facebook has it to where you can have pages where just a little button called like could just transform your entire life. My friend Lincoln, you might have him in one of your classes or you don't. He actually made his little business on the side of it's called Lincoln Mundy's Photography, and he had just made a page out of it. Now he's got 500 plus likes on it. A lot of people follow it. He's done photo shoots. He's actually gotten paid for it. $500, a little bit of pocket change, on the side. So Facebook is often, the startup for small businesses, personal businesses, individual opportunities, even big businesses such as restaurants, corporate retailers, and a lot of other things use Facebook too, for ads. You could always see follow me on Facebook or like me on Facebook, this, and that. And it's just a lot of money for Facebook, a lot of money for the companies generated from revenue that people found out about them from Facebook. In fact, just a couple days ago, I saw an Olive Garden notification telling me that they had complimentary meals until May 1st. So I learned a lot of things from Facebook that I probably wouldn't be. Facebook is that little plug that you stick yourself into and to plug yourself into the world. So not only that, you've got deep investments from other people. And, just the main fact, people are lazy. Once they find a site that truly fits all their needs, they've invested hundreds of pictures into it. They have gotten their own pages. They've liked their own statuses. They've got everything all figured out. People don't want to move. A lot of MySpace is, still frequenting visitors are people that didn't want to move to Facebook. A lot of people have invested deeply into MySpace and feel that, well, I've been here this long, why should I move? Well, now people that are moved to Facebook and have invested, have hundreds of thousands of dollars, for talking about big businesses, invested into the company, it won't go under. If it's just by the businesses hanging on tooth and nail, Facebook won't go under. So, people have invested themselves physically by posting pictures, establishing a routine of checking in. They have this thing now where you just have this app and it automatically updates wherever you are so people can find you, which is kind of scary in my opinion, but people are just that invested into Facebook. And, a lot of people do it subconsciously when they invest in something. If they hear something funny, oh, that's going on Facebook. They hear an inspirational status, I'm going to use that as my status. I do that all the time. I'm guilty of it. Everybody who has a Facebook is invariably guilty of thinking it, at least. So to wrap up, Facebook isn't going anywhere. It's got those rapidly increasing So to wrap up, Facebook isn't going anywhere. It's got those rapidly increasing demographics, the increasing relevancy to everybody's life, and the deep investment that people have stored into it. And most importantly, it brings people together. Maslow's hierarchy of needs states that, the highest level of self-actualization could only be built upon finding somewhere where you belong. Well, Facebook does that, and it gets paid for it, and it's going to stay because of it. Thank you.